Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What is that? Where's chocolate? Where's chocolate come from? I have no idea. Let's see if you can guess where I am today. If you've not read the title. So, can you guess where I am? There's the view out my window. Can you guess where I am? Everyone's saying next to a busy road, and you're correct. You're all correct. See if you can guess now. Let's see how close I can get. See if you can guess now where I am. Can you guess now? No? Well, let me tell you, we're at Heathrow Airport. This trip that I am on right now has been a year in the making. Through strikes by the RMT, strikes by ASLEF, we are finally here. And I have come here on a very cold December's day to do 27L arrivals at Myrtle Avenue. Yes, we're doing a full, well, I say a full session, it's not going to be a full session, is it? Because it's not quite light yet. But this one I've been absolutely looking forward for a long while. A year in the making. Now, let's hope we can get some, we'll get some big heavies, definitely. We will get lots and lots of big heavies. I am hoping and praying to whoever it is, we get a 747 today. Because 747s do come into Heathrow. And if we do, you will see a grown man cry. I put that to you right now. So, we're just finishing up everything here. That's BBC News. I'm probably going to get copyrighted by the BBC. And then we're going to go make our way to Myrtle Avenue. Yes, I've had a shave, I know. I look a lot younger, don't I? Alright then, here comes my bus. It'll take me to Hatton Cross first. This is the 490. Over to Richmond. It's going to be Enviro 200. Number 8789. Oh, we're done. Now, I wait for one of these ones. I think it's coming there right now. MNC! H26 does stop at Myrtle Avenue. I think so. Angel? MMC! Big jet! Show you how close these get to people's houses. There's a Canada jet about to go over. Look at that! That's how close they get to people's houses. I can only imagine what the noise pollution is like down here. But here we are, folks. We are at what is the designated viewing area here for Heathrow when they're on 27L arrivals. This is the Myrtle Avenue area. Hear that plane heavy on the reversers already. And when they're on the 27s, this is where you come. So somebody's lost a shoe. Tony Storm was here. So let's see how the ground is first. Ground feels all right after the soddening that we had yesterday. First thing I see, loads of litter. Loads and loads of litter. Please guys, if you are going to come here, be respectful of the area, because this is still a public area. I know residents have had a lot of issues with people. Here's this SB8. I know residents have had a lot of issues with people here in the past littering, and I can see why. So, let's find somewhere to park ourselves and let's get on with it. Here we go then folks, Myrtle Avenue, 27L arrivals. Gonna get started with a Virgin A350. It's coming from JFK. Next one in, Virgin A330. This one's coming from Boston. Next up, Swiss Air A321neo, coming from Zurich. Next one up, we say top of the morning to Aer Lingus A320neo in from Dublin. Next up for you all, Swiss Air A220. This one from Zurich, the old Wookiee howler as we call her. Next arrival in will be a Eurowings A319. This one coming in from Cologne. Next one in, Iberian Airbus A320neo, in from Madrid. Now we're talking folks, big heavy American Airlines 777. This one from Charlotte, North Carolina. Comes another American Airlines, this time a 787-9 Dreamliner, coming in from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Got a proper coming in now. Logan Air ATR 42-500 in from Dundee. Up next, Austrian A320, also in from Vienna. Next up, Virgin Atlantic 787-9 Dreamliner in from Nassau. Apologies folks, I only just realised 24 clips in, I didn't have the anti-shake on. Delta Airlines Airbus A330 in from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Next up, the first appearance of the Germans. It's a Lufthansa A320neo in from Frankfurt. Next for you, British Airways One World livery A320 in from the Emerald Isle of Dublin, Sortes. Next up, a first appearance of the Dutch. It's a KLM 737 in from Amsterdam. Oh, he's all over the place. Up next for you all, Scandinavian A320neo. This one from Copenhagen. Next up, coming in very low over the houses, Iberian A330 coming in from Madrid. Next arrival in from Kuwait City, Kuwaiti 777 cargo variant. Very nice. Rather unusual, I've just missed it. We've had British Airways A350 land on the northern runway. Completely missed that, but up next, Aer Lingus 321neo from Dublin. Here comes that big heavy Finnair A350 in from Helsinki. Oh, oh, easy. next arrival in from JFK, JetBlue A321neo. Next, Air Canada 787 Dreamliner coming in from Mumbai. Comes another big heavy, United 787-9 Dreamliner in from Austin, Texas. Next up, coming in low over the houses, British Airways Airbus A350. This one in from Denver, Colorado. I didn't realise he started from Denver. Unless Flight Radar 24 is there at the moment. Now we are talking in terms of heavies. British Airways A380 in from Dallas, Texas. Just look at the size of this thing, folks. Time to line up the heavies again. United 767 in from Newark, Liberty. Also coming in from Newark, Liberty, British Airways 777 One World livery. Next up, Delta Airways 767 in the BCRF livery, coming in from New York City, JFK. Next up, Lot 737, coming in from Warsaw. Big up the Polish. Up next, another SAS A320. Standard version this time, but this one from Oslo. Big old bird coming in now. Turkish 777. Arriving from Istanbul. Right, up next for you then, folks, Eurowings A320neo. Arriving from Hamburg. Next up, Brussels Airlines A320 arriving in from Brussels. I think this is the Smurfs livery as well. It is the Smurfs livery. I missed you at Cheadle Hugh. Get here! Up next, Air Malta A320neo arriving in from, oh, guess where? Yeah, that's right, Sydney. No, I'm kidding, it's Malta. Up next, Air France Airbus A220 arriving in from Charles de Gaulle. There's a go round. Is that the Rome flight? What's this guy's deal? Up next, United Airlines Star Alliance 777 livery. It's coming from Houston, I think, this one. Next up in the 80 years of aviation livery, Icelandic Air 757. Oh, we are being treated today. Next, Lufthansa A321neo arriving from Frankfurt. Hello, we got another rogue on the other runway. Actually, no, that's the Rome. That is the Rome flight that we saw go around earlier. I wonder if that's another one that's gone slightly tech. Next up is going to be the BA Better World livery on the A320neo for British Airways, and this one in from Larnaca. Up next, we've got Air India 787-9 Dreamliner in from Mumbai. Up next, we've got ITA Airways A319. I think this one's in from Rome or Milan. Up. Up next will be Swiss Air. That's who it'll be. 320neo from Zurich. Someone forgot to take the photo. Got distracted then. Next up, Mia A320 I presume this is Lebanon. It's coming in from Beirut. Up next, TAP A321neo. This one arriving from Lisbon. Next up is another Air Canada 777, but this one is coming in from Toronto. Here it comes, folks. Been waiting for this guy. Emirates Big Bird A380 coming in from Dubai, and he's handling the wind up there a lot better than the Virgin did. Let's be honest about that. Next arrival, Finnair A320, and this one from Madrid. Alright, next arrival in WestJet 787 Dreamliner. All the way from Vancouver. Comes another big heavy now, Qatari A380, arriving in from Doha. Next, Air India's 777 Star Alliance livery. This one in from Delhi. Oh, bloody hell, he drifted sideways then. TAP A320neo arriving from Lisbon. He really drifted sideways arriving then. Next up we got another A380, this time Etihad Airways. This one arriving in from Abu Dhabi. Let's see how the Algerians cope. Air Algeria A330. This one coming in from Algiers. Next up, the El Al 787 Dreamliner Retro livery, arriving in from Tel Aviv. Up next to arrive Egypt Air 777. And, well, as you can imagine, she's in from Cairo. Up next, Air Serbia with their A319 from Belgrade. Up next, Lufthansa's A320neo Lufthansa livery, arriving in from Frankfurt. In other words, it's a pride livery. Another proper job coming in here. Logan Air ATR 72500. This one from the Isle of Man. I don't know about you, but it's got very murky all of a sudden. Yeah, it was an A350. Speaking of A350s, Qatar Airways A350 One World livery, arriving in from Doha. Here comes a big boy, LATAM 777. Arriving in from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Unfortunately, it's not the one I wanted, though. I wanted the Star Wars one. Alright, we switched over to a camera phone now because our battery has just died. British Airways A320neo, arriving in from Inverness. Next up, another British Airways flight, this time an A321neo. This one arriving from Belgrade. Up next, the big Saudia 777, and this one coming in for Rydia. Rydia? Next up, folks, Royal Jordanian 787 Dreamliner, and this one is from Amman. I think it's my first time seeing Royal Jordanian as well. Up next, the Vankia 787 Dreamliner. This one arriving in from Bogota. Is this the Tarim? Is this the Tarame for 318 from Bucharest? I think it might be, you know. Certainly is. Oh, actually, hold up. Look at the little one. Up next, Aer Lingus A320. This one in from Dublin. Is this a retro? Is that the retro livery? Another truck. And next into Heathrow will be the Gulf Air 787 Dreamliner. This one from the Kingdom of Bahrain. And I think it's the 70. It's got the 70 on it. Oh, it's the Bahrain GP one. I missed out on that at Manchester Airport. Oh look, boss. And another one. And next up behind that we've had Kuwait, we've had Gulf. Well, let's have Etihad's Dreamliner on top of that as well. And this one obviously coming in from Abu Dhabi. Next up, Air Mexico 787 Dreamliner. And this one comes in from Mexico City. Get that one in just before the runway switch. Truck. Also beating the runway switch, Turkish A321 Neo coming in from Istanbul. Next up, China Eastern will beat the runway switch. This is their A330 service from Shanghai. Ooh, he's all over the place. Also beating the runway switch, British Airways A319. This is coming in from Brussels. I can count at least two more. And I think this is going to be the last one for our session. It's just going to beat it as well. Turkish A330 arriving in from Istanbul. So this is the last one on this runway now. So all operations will switch over to the northern runway. But this is our session, folks. Well, that is me done, folks. That is me done. What a session at Myrtle Avenue. Also, for those that don't know it, does anyone know where this place is? He's been in the news a lot recently as Jerry Dyer. That's the paddock that Big Jet TV films out of now. Unfortunately, it's private property, folks. Do not attempt to go in there. Because if you do, Jerry will likely kill you. But yeah, no. So what I've decided to do now, I'm going to walk it back to Hatton Cross. And then get a bus back to the hotel. And we're done. I could stay and do some long ranges of the arrivals on the northern runway, but it's not worth it. Basically, they do that to avoid noise pollution. I could do. See what they turn out like on the northern runway. We'll have a think about it. Anyway, let's get back to Hatton Cross. Well, I don't know about you, but I think that car's fucked. That's going to need more than the Briscoe brothers for that one. That's fine. That'll take me back to the hotel. And it's 88.41. So, yeah. Alrighty then. Well, if there's a bit of a light show going on, I've got the TV on. But, yeah. I can honestly say that was a good day. That was awesome. The only thing missing, was a 747. That was it. That would have been the only thing that would have put the cherry on top of the whole day. We got plenty of heavies in terms of 777s, 767s, Dreamliners, 380s. We got I've just seen that they're going to release a new Twister movie, and ironically, I'm watching the original right now. Gotta have a look at that and see what that is all about. But yeah, even the retro liveries we got, fantastic. To catch up with the Pride Lufthansa livery, freaking awesome. I can safely say that was great day. Absolutely fantastic day. Which just then leaves tomorrow now. What do we do tomorrow? Well, this whole trip was going to be trains, planes and buses. So we couldn't do the train part, and we did do the plane part, so guess what it is tomorrow? That's right, it's buses. Now, we are going to 2 locations tomorrow, but I'm not sure as to which way, excuse me, we should do the locations. It's either going to be we do Hatton Cross first and then do Heathrow Central, or we'll do Heathrow Central first and then do Hatton Cross. Either way, we can still get planes because they're still coming in over Myrtle Avenue, and from Hatton Cross you can still see a cracking shot of them when they're flying over. So we might see some more tomorrow. Hopefully we get a 747. But if not, que sera, etc, etc. Anyway, thank you all. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you've not already done so. Thank you to all the channel members as well. Your support to the channel means absolutely bits. Despite not a lot of content for November and December. But hopefully we're making up with that now for you all. But like I said, thank you all. Hope you enjoyed. The next vlog, I'm hoping the next vlog will be back to normal now. We'll go back to Monday and Thursday uploads. I'll have to do Tuesday and Fridays for a bit, just to make sure that nothing else gets in the way, and also with the holidays as well. So thank you all again. Hope you enjoyed, and I'm going to go back to watching Twister now, and I'll see you next time. We'll get a 747 eventually. I promise you, we will definitely get a 747.
Kick back and reminisce, thinking about the dumb shit I did growing up. Maybe a bitch, but I keep on going, cause I know I can do this. I was born a baby.